Hello. So I'm pulling it up on Facebook so I can see the gorgeous comments. We're officially live. All right. I think it's live. Comment below and let me know if you can see. Yeah, we are live. Oop, it's live. Okay. Let me check the comments. Perfect. Okay. So I have this all set up for my comments. Alrighty, so it is Halloween today, and I wanted to share some spooky behind the scenes of seven-figure business and how to remove the cobwebs so that it's a well-oiled machine. I was just on a mastermind call earlier, and like we're talking about really fun what is it, like headlines for like your lives. And so we came up with this headline and I had to do it. It's so much fun. Okay. So heads up, if you are watching the replay, my name is Amanda Renouf, and I am a business operations mentor and fractal COO for multi-six-figure and seven-figure entrepreneurs who are looking to get the freedom you set out to get when you started your business. So I'm all about helping you create a profitable business that is beyond simple to maintain. So in today's Facebook Live, as you are watching the replay, comment replay. So in today's Facebook Live, I'm going to be talking about like some things that I've seen like behind the scenes and seven-figure businesses that didn't work and created a lot of chaos and stress and overwhelm behind the scenes, and what to do instead in your business to create more ease, more flow, more simplicity, especially when you're working with team. So one of the spooky limiting beliefs that is out there is that when you start hiring team and start delegating, that it's actually going to create an unmanageable business. Things are going to get harder to manage. There's going to be so many moving pieces, and it's just going to be more stressful. The reality of the situation is when you try to grow past multi six figures, past seven figures without team, just yourself, what you are creating is a business that fully relies just on your energy to maintain. That means you are at maximum productivity of your hours, of your days. That means you are the one doing everything. That means you're the one creating the links. That means you're the one creating the setups in your business. That means you're the one handling customer support. That means you're the one doing all the social media. That means you're the one doing all the email marketing. That means you're the one doing everything in your business. And the reality of the situation is it's just too much work for one person to do. Can you do it? Can you work like 14-hour days and like grow and scale to seven figures and beyond? Why would you? Why would you want to? So what I've seen behind the scenes of a couple of seven-figure businesses as a fractal CEO behind the scenes is a lot of times like I'll go behind the scenes of a business where a CEO has adopted that mindset because maybe they saw in their news feed like some manifestation coach that said all you need is the law of attraction and you can have like a seven-figure business and some Birkin bags and like like chill with a Chanel bag at like the Paris Eiffel Tower, right? And um there's nothing wrong with that like mentality, but if you operate your business with that mentality, what ends up happening is like I end up coming in as like bar rescue, but business rescue version of it, and do a lot of cleanup. So a lot of times my fractal COO clients will like hire me to fix their business or to come in and clean up their business or to like just get things running way more smoother because they followed that mindset of all you need is just yourself to like build a big business. And what they soon discovered was I created a business that I can't escape from. So it's kind of like this scary escape room. So what was once like this creative outlet, this like, you know, artistic outlet, this like I get to like create whatever's like on my heart to share and like really deeply serve people, ends up becoming a business that is beyond hard to maintain. So what I've seen and what are some of the ways that we can kind of switch this up, and if you're watching this and you're like, I vibe with this. This is something I'm actively dealing with. Feel free to shoot me a private message and we can talk about working together. But some of the things that I'd recommend is to step one, get really crystal clear on your vision. So, a lot of times when I've been behind the scenes of a seven figure business and it feels very chaotic or there's just so much going on and just things are not running smooth, it's because a lot of times the CEO isn't very clear on their vision. So they hire different coaches, they hire different mentors, they haven't hire different experts, they sign up for this webinar or that course, and they're just trying to do too many things at once. Instead of being very crystal clear on like what is the right now and what is the hell yes for right now. And that's related to vision. When you're super clear on your vision, you know exactly like what are we going to be focusing on this year? What are we going to be focusing on in 3 years? What are we going to be focusing on in 5 years, 10 years? And then you end up creating way more natural simplicity because you're very clear on your vision. So that's like step 1. And then step 2 is getting really clear on hiring, very clear on hiring, knowing how to delegate, knowing how to lead, and knowing how to coach. So, for you, as you start growing and scaling beyond multi six figures, beyond even seven figures and scale beyond, hiring, delegating, leading, and coaching are going to be those categories you're going to be working on the most as the CEO of your business. Because hiring is you bringing on the right team with the right skill sets and the right know how to take ownership of certain areas of your business. So you're not physically having to do everything and you're not the only decision maker in your business. Delegating is knowing how to delegate your vision to those team members so that everybody's on the same page. Leading is being able to lead an environment beyond just you that can bring a whole team together, focus in the same direction, right? We don't want like some people going this way, some people going that way, and that way. That's what creates like a chaotic back end of your business. Leadership is what activates your team to go from, like not knowing what to focus on at any given time to being super clear on what's the mission of your business. And then coaching is as your team is trying new things, as they're experimenting with new things, as they are putting stuff out there, giving that editing and approval feedback, that coaching feedback, so that you're developing A players, right? You're developing leaders, right? Because leaders create leaders. And so, like, when we're talking about like the spooky side of a seven figure business and we're talking about like removing the cobwebs, is putting these elements in place so that we create way more simplicity in the back end of your business, right? So, um, I want this to kind of be like a PSA for people to know that like a seven figure business is not just I sit on a meditation pillow and um, I'm going to manifest a seven figure business. All the people that you see, even manifestation coaches or, wealth embodiment coaches that have reached that level behind the scenes of their business, they're doing data, they're having meetings with team, like they're working on developing what are their next projects, what are their next launches. Like there's a lot more of that masculine structure in place to hold the feminine energy. And so, what a lot of people don't know, and this is something that like I teach inside of Capacity, which is my mastermind, is your feminine energy, like that nourishing, that pleasurable, that like energy comes out when there are masculine structures and systems in your business that holds it for you. Like, if you want to create more flow and you want to create more ease and you want to create more simplicity, there's masculine structures in place that hold the masculine divine pole of what you're creating so that you can step more into that nourishing, like feminine energy that you're craving and that you're looking for in your business. So that is kind of like my message for you today. A very quick one, but that's kind of some of the spooky behind the scenes that I've seen of different seven-figure businesses and some really powerful ways to remove some of those cobwebs so that you can have a well-oiled machine. It really comes down to learning how to delegate and learning how to lead team in a way that it protects your energy as you grow and scale, and it creates something that's beyond you. There's only so many hours in the day, there's only so much that we can automate. And even in business, it's like you can't automate everything, right? Like if you think about the credit card company, like if you're calling up the credit card company, do you want the representative, somebody who like answers on the first dial and is like, hey, how can I help you? Or do you want like the 2-minute automated message that makes you feel very disconnected and you just don't have a good experience? So these are stuff that we kind of get to think about when we are creating our businesses and when we are creating experiences for our clients is, a lot of it stems from delegating and it stems from, bringing on team as well. So if you're looking to create a super well-oiled machine with your team and learning to, set things up where, you know, it's more recurring and automated, I'm actually going to be teaching this inside of my new masterclass, Delegate. So Delegate is happening Thursday, November 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to be walking you through what to assign to your virtual team to grow your business with you. So you're going to be learning how to create a fun and nourishing work environment that brings out the best in your team and how to delegate in a way that is super crystal clear. So you can stop getting like bombarded in Slack and Voxer with constant questions, constant like going back and forth on approving and editing stuff, and get to a point with your team where things are just very crystalline smooth in terms of whenever you assign things, things come back very smooth and just build that with team. And that stems from learning how to delegate, lead, and coach. So this masterclass is going to be super powerful. And when you show up live, I'm giving a free copy of my ultimate referral list, which is a referral list of the top virtual assistants, graphic designers, copywriters, OBMs that I personally recommend. And they're organized from budget friendly to luxury recommendations. You get that for free when you show up live and stay till the end. So if that's your jam and you're super excited, I would highly recommend clicking the link to join Delegate. So you're going to head over to www.expansionwithamanda.com/delegate to sign up for the masterclass. Alrighty, see ya.